Fire
Right,
away.
so me and Dean are going to fire away with some quick fire questions, quick fire lists, whatever you want to call them. I'm going to start with you first. Just a bit of fun here. Um, right, let's go. Top five jump sources.
Top five jump horses, right? Well, first is easy. Saxon John was in Punchestown when he won the Gold Cup that year after completing the treble. Brilliant day. Duvan, who I mentioned, seen him on his beginner chase. Brilliant horse. Sam Crow, seen him on at Navan. Absolute machine. Although he had his setbacks last year, but he was an absolute machine over hurdles. Empire of Dirt, as I also mentioned, because of that big one at 14-1 on the Troy Town, where he made me a substantial amount of money. And on the blind side for Nicky Henderson, there's a horse we were following, me and a friend of mine, we were following from bumpers to hurdles, and he just hasn't quite produced it over fences like he had over hurdles, but he's a horse that I have a soft spot for.
Top five flat horses.
Top five flat horses, yeah. Siskin, just because he's been fantastic for Jer, and it's great to see him having such a good horse. Latrobe, Irish Derby winner, Melbourne Cup winner, backed him the year that he won the Derby, 16-1. Backed him for the Melbourne Cup, 14-1. The track in Melbourne, Flemington, is right close to a couple of good friends of mine in Australia. So they got me sent over the race card and everything, and I got Joseph O'Brien to sign it one day at Nice. So he holds a special place for me. 10 Sovereigns, Aidan O'Brien. I think he was fantastic, and I think he'll make a great stallion. We mentioned this horse already, Dandala. What she's done this season has just been phenomenal. The 3 1s for Nick and his syndicate. It's something I love to see. The so-called smaller people in racing having a big effect on the big stage and the Group 1s. And it's great to see. And I'm sure Nick has probably received lots of offers for the likes of Dandala, Fevrover, and some of the rest of them. But for him to still hold on to it is a credit to him and for his owners or her owners, because it's quite a lot of people in that situation could perhaps possibly cash in,
Yeah.
but that's not what's happening there, and it's great to see. And the last one is Love, who we will see out this week. I think she's just been a superstar this year. The one in the Oaks has she just she just blew them away. Like when she came down there on the outside and just powered on, it was like, yeah, that's a real superstar.
And top five favorite courses.
Top five favorite courses, right? Again, I'm kind of sounding like I'm repeating myself, but Navan is my favorite course. I just think for viewing wise, it's brilliant. Whether you're there in the summertime, in the good weather, it's fantastic. Winter time, it's just as good a racing, although a wee bit colder. Nice, I've spoke about Nice before. It really, really is. It's a tight call between Navan and Nice for which one's my favourite, because I just think Nice is quality. See, and for the flat racing at Nice, it is absolutely fantastic. And if you're lucky enough, if you're involved in syndicates or anything that as a runner there, they look after you really, really well. There's the owner's bar upstairs where you've got they just built recently, where you've a fantastic overview of the track. Nice, top quality track. Punchestown, I love Punchestown for the festival every year. It's just a week of racing that I look forward to. We go down from Donegal here and we spend Monday to Thursday there, and we head home after the racing on Thursday night. Seen some top quality action over the years. Real good track, good vibe about it, good festival vibe. Dundalk, then, who doesn't love a Friday night in Dundalk? Great crack, been there many a time. Absolute spells and thrills, as you could say. you go there thinking, oh, you think you're on the right side of a handicapper who's been running okay, and then there's a surprise winner. But Dundalk is the place for a good night out and some small bets and a bit of fun. It really is. And the last one, as again I've mentioned there in the last video, is Killarney. For the week that we spent in Killarney, or for the 4 days I think we spent in Killarney last year, 5 days, whatever it was brilliant. The village or the town itself has a great vibe, you know, real horse racing kind of vibe. Lots of tourist attractions near it as well. You know, you've got plenty of good hotels. You've got Dingle just out the road from it. You've got Kerry Airport there. You've got a whole lot of and a whole host of things that you can do for the family. You know, you can get the horse and cart from the town centre out to the racecourse. You know, it is a real good vibe about it, and it's definitely it's worthy of a top five.
Your biggest, most memorable winner?
Biggest, most memorable winner. Is it a single or a bet or?
A single. We'll go single.
We'll go single. Right. We will go single. Oh, that is a tricky question now, because there's a few kind of sticking out in my head that's in and around similar margins. My biggest winner. I'll go for. I think I'm nearly sure now it would be this Urban Beat. Johnny Murtaugh won the listed race in Nice last year on the Monday night before the Punchestown Festival, and it was my fancy for the day the whole way down in the car. And luckily enough, we were having a good evening that evening, winners wise. They were rolling in, and I took a roll of the dice, and it was very worthwhile. I got it at 11-4, I think it was.
Your favourite racing memory?
Favourite racing memory would be the Punchestown Gold Cup when Size and John won it. Conagry, Size and John, and Jack Adam coming over the last fence together. Now, I was in the grandstand that day, and it was the roar when the three of them landed at the back of the last to the finish line. It was something else, like. It really was something else. You know, we backed Size and John that day, and whenever he got up then, it was the thrill of seeing a horse win 3 Gold Cups in a year. You know, I'm backing him for all 3, which is, it was special. It was definitely. And then I suppose you could say the other one, probably, if I had 2 good racing memories, one of a horse and one of a jockey, would be Ruby Walsh last year after winning the Gold Cup and retiring at Punchestown. Like, you know, that was a sight to behold, because there was a race going off and there was more people standing around the parade ring and the weigh room just to get pictures of him, or, you know, clap him or cheer, than there was watching the race. You know, and that was testament to him. You know.
Favorite owner?
Favorite?
Yeah, owner.
Favorite owner? Aqua will be biased and go Nick Bradley Racing.
That's fair. Favorite flat jockey?
Favorite flat jockey, without doubt, Colin Keane. Just absolutely all round top class.
Favorite jumps jockey?
Favorite jumps jockey, Davy Russell. Again, couldn't fault him. All round horseman. If you back a Davy Russell horse, you know you're going to get a good run, because if he's sitting quiet and still 3 furlongs from home, you could probably go to the counter and collect your money, because he really is. He knows horses inside out, and I love having a bet in Davy, because he's a real horseman.
Favorite flat trainer?
Jared Lyons. No nonsense. If he's got one that in the yard that he doesn't think is going to be of any use, it has moved on. And like the interview before Dolores Goodwood there, on my Racing TV, he is honest. He tells it like it is, and I think, you know, people can say, "Oh, you're Aidan O'Brien's or you're John Gosling's," and that, but if Bear had the firepower that they had, he would undoubtedly be the top man in Ireland. He is a serious man to follow.
And finish off favorite jumps trainer.
Favorite jumps trainer. I would say, well, we'll state the obvious, Gordon Elliott. You know, what he has at his disposal, whether it be sending out winners in the summer track in Ireland or sending out Cheltenham Festival winners. You know, in terms of top men in Ireland, he's probably the top man. Be interesting to see how he fares when the whole Gigginstown operation folds down, but yeah, he's top man for me.
And that's it.
Good.
Sorry.
I will fire some quick fires back at you. Favorite Ballydoyle horse?
Favorite Ballydoyle horse. I'm gonna go with Magical, just because she is magical. Just with her and Enable is just incredible. The battles they've had is just it stands out in my mind as just the Ballydoyle horse. I love is gaining on me very quickly, but for now it's Magical.
Favorite John Gosden horse?
Enable hands down. I don't even need to talk about why. Enable's just one of my favorite horses ever.
Yeah. An exciting horse for this year to follow.
An exciting horse for this year to follow.
Yeah.
Flat or jumps?
Either or, whatever excites you.
Either or. That's a tough one now. Put me on the spot. I think I'm gonna say Fev Rover because I think I think she's gonna have a serious 3-year-old season. She's
I think
gonna have an amazing end of this season for 2-year-old season, but for 3-year-old season, I think she's gonna train on and go very, very well.
Yeah. Favorite track.
Favorite track, Dundalk and Sound. Dundalk have just been incredible to us and to me, and it is my local track. It's the closest one to me, and I've had so many good nights out there. Met some serious people, and it's just without question my favorite track. You meet serious people out there. The trainers are just walking about. The owners are walking about. You can talk to jockeys. It's literally hands down for me the best track in Ireland.
Yeah. Favorite jumps owner?
Jumps owner. For me, that would be the Potts, Alan Potts. Look, just all their horses, the sizing horses, Soup Sunday, all them. I've loved them. I have loved watching every single one of them, and I hope that they continue. I know obviously it'll be difficult to see who takes it off from them, but look, I hope they continue to get more horses in them colours and keep racing because they have just been incredible for the sport.
Yeah. Favorite flat owner?
James McCauley, Hilltop Racing. They've apart from us obviously, but James McCauley, he's been incredible for us, and he's just a really down to earth fella, and I feel so sorry for him losing Skeptical. He absolutely adored that horse, and yeah, just James.
Yeah. Your two top racing memories?
Two top racing memories. Besides John winning the Cheltenham Gold Cup, I followed him from when he was going over hurdles. I was telling everyone what is special. This horse is going to be great. And obviously he lost to Duvan so many times.
Yeah.
Everyone was like, "Oh, go away, will you?" But no, I followed him right off cliff pretty much. And for him then to go on and win the Cheltenham Gold Cup was really special for me.
Yeah.
And yeah, I absolutely love him. Second horse for me, or second favourite memory for me, would be Thunder and Blue winning the Bye Box. That was just out of this world as an experience. You know, it was, I don't know. He was 12-1 that morning, and then he went into a bit of sixes or something, and
Yeah.
I had a good bet on him. But again, I absolutely love Thunder and Blue. Thunder and Blue is a huge horse in pretty much setting up racing records. He's one of the reasons that I cut up, and yeah, just him winning that was special. That commentary will stick in my head. The voice box at the end when he got past the Horse Ranger, I think it was. Yeah, no, Thunder and Blue. It'd be my second.
That's it.
That's it.
Yeah.